Hey guys, Cage Reseller here, back at you with another garage sale video. This is the Abita Springs Townwide Yard Sale Part 1. We'll have Part 2 coming up next week, but this is Part 1. The first garage sale hit on that day, and I found some pretty good profits. Let's get started. The first thing I spotted at this yard sale is some essential oils books. They were priced pretty high, but the books that I look at right here that you're going to see, sorry for the terrible camera work, these were 15 bucks each. I do look them up right here. I'm going to throw a screenshot up of what they're currently going for. They're going for more when I actually look them up, but yeah, they're going for around 40 bucks right now.
Young Living oils.
Sometimes.
This particular version was discontinued because in it gives you recipes on fixing, how the oils can help do different things. And the government decided that they wouldn't allow that kind of information.
Yeah.
And so these are the last of the books.
Alright.
And they're really good books. And then we also have some oils up here.
Alright. As you heard there, they apparently discontinued these books, so maybe I shouldn't be selling them, but they're on Amazon. The rank was like 185,000 when I looked it up on Amazon. And like I said earlier, whenever I look these up, they were going for some decent money. I don't know why I'm looking at YouTube. I'm supposed to be looking at eBay. I'd look these up on eBay. There's really not much sales history on eBay, but a rank of 185,000 is really good on Amazon. So I think that it's just very competitive. I need to be more aggressive with my pricing and lowering my price, because whenever I just looked it up as I was filming this, my price is like at 53, I think, but right now they're down to 43. So, it's always a hit or miss game with that. So I did actually get these for 10 bucks each. I'll show that small negotiation at the end, obviously, but I do look up one or two more of the books, and they weren't worth it. I obviously looking at the new prices here, because on Amazon they have new and used. Used, it was not worth it at all. I think that they were selling for like 5 or 10 bucks, which isn't even worth it when you consider how much it's going to cost to ship something that heavy. You can ship it media mail, I think. Maybe not, I don't know, but you can still, you're not going to make much money if you're paying 5 or 10. If you're selling it for $5 with like $5 shipping, even media mail for something this heavy is going to cost 5 or 6 bucks. So some people just price it to the bottom. But anyways, I do pick up those two books, and I'm going to continue showing some more footage from this sale. Here I move on to some more stuff at this sale. Like I said, this is the first sale I went to, so it was super early in the day, so you never know. Usually this is the best stuff. The next sale I'll find some pretty good stuff as well. I do look at the golf clubs. None of those looked that great to me, and I'm not even sure if they had a price. Most of the stuff at this sale wasn't priced that I remember. I think it was hit or miss. I do put down this to look at this knife block. It had a bunch of knives in it. I think it was pretty overpriced, and unfortunately I'm not really showing what brand it was, but it definitely wasn't Cutco. If it had been Cutco, I would have definitely picked it up. You can bet that much. I know to pick up Cutco now. But I do look up the knife. I think I actually pull out my phone in a second and look up the whole thing, and they were selling for, I'm not sure the exact brand, but the block was selling for like 45, and I think that one is actually priced. It was priced probably around $20 or $30, which is why I passed. Next time I pick up that I'm gonna cover a little bit in a second is that those things you see right there on the left. It was to hunt a killer was that was. So I'll get to that in a second, and I'm gonna skip forward to that. So I saw these murder mystery games. In the past, I've done really well selling these. These are a different brand than the ones I sold in the past, but these basically to hunt a killer. It's basically someone created these online, and you get one shipped to you every month, and you get to play them. These were new and sealed. I'll show the interaction between me and the seller of these items. They were only $1 each though, so I knew I was going to pick these up when I saw them, and she said they were only $1. They're still sealed. Unfortunately, there's no way to know what they are without opening them, but you can still show all the contents and say that they are new when you list them on eBay.
You can ask my sister about those. She's played them. Apparently there's different games, and you go online, I think they come out with different things. Mystery murder.
Have they ever been opened, or did you just tape them back?
Nope, most of them haven't been opened. It's a mystery murder, and they give you all the clues.
Are they all different?
Every one of them is a different mystery murder that you solve.
And you don't know it until you open them?
You don't know until you open them what's in it.
Huh.
And then you go online, you do your research, and the whole group of network of people that do this.
Yeah.
And so they, people really, I did two, and then I was like, oh,
Kitty.
yeah. Jax, he's nosy. Why is everybody in my house?
So as y'all heard there, mystery murder games, played one or two and got rid of the rest for $1 each. I've already sold a set of 5, which I was missing one of, so I didn't have a complete series. I sold a set of 5 for $60 plus $10 shipping. I have the other one listed for $140 plus $10 shipping, and that was about the going rate for that other one as well. So I just threw those screenshots up for y'all just to see the solds. The essential oils have not sold yet, but that was all I found at this garage sale. I'm going to continue showing a little bit more footage. I debate picking up that backpack. I didn't see a specific brand on it. I also look at some more of the essential oils, but like I said earlier, this was the first garage sale of the day, so I didn't want to spend all my time. Like, have y'all run into that situation where you see a decent amount of good stuff? This essential oil stuff was pretty much overpriced for most of it, which is why I didn't pick up a lot of it. But because she probably had more attachment to that than the other stuff, obviously. Have you ever run into that where in a state sale or garage sale where you're spending time, you feel like you're spending too much time at one? The ink was $5 each. I just didn't see the value. I think they might have been expired as well. And for expired ink, I only want to spend $1 or $2 because it's less of a risk if someone returns it. Because if they return ink, they say it didn't work, you have no grounds to debate that because literally you're selling expired ink. So yeah, I go back and look at those one last time, and then I'm going to go up to her and negotiate for the final time for this sale. So let's listen to those negotiations, and then I'll go to the next sale. Would you do 10 each for these?
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'll take all those mystery games as well.
Okay. I'm not sure how many there are.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11.
Ah, oh, okay. That's 31.
Thank you.
Yeah, very different colors. Does it say? Figures. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Garage sale number 2 for the day turns out to be probably the best one for this video, at least. I walk up to this garage sale. It doesn't look that great. As you can see, they did have some good toys, or maybe not good toys, but they had decent toys at this one. They had Hatchimals, which aren't that great to pick up, obviously. They had tools, as you can see there, so they do have some decent stuff at this sale. I'm slowly browsing, looking at stuff. A little wagon, I'm not going to pick that thing up, but I look at the DC dolls. I've actually sold those pretty well before. I don't remember what they exactly were, but they sold for $50 for 2 of them. There were some ones that weren't they didn't make very many of. I didn't see many plush at this sale, but I continue to go to the next table. Don't really spot anything I want at the first one, but this one I see video games. Yes, video games. Mario Kart, Star Fox, Donkey Kong Returns, and NES Remix. The NES Remix thing already sold on Amazon for like $20 plus $5 shipping. I'll cover what I paid for it in a little second. I think Mario Kart already sold. Mario Kart actually wasn't worth as much as I thought it was going to be. I think it sold for like $10 plus $5 shipping on Amazon. So video games I can sell used on Amazon. Sell them used on Amazon all the time.
We haven't been around too much yet. I found a lucky cat. A lucky cat. Are you interested?
I didn't see
in that?
I didn't see a price anywhere.
Well, we were thinking, I think like 75, or what were you kind of thinking?
Is it like the system as well? The whole Wii U?
Yeah, it's all here, all the pieces. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything additional.
Alright.
Just these games. Was there anything additional to the Wii U, or just all the Wii U? Did we have any extra stuff in here?
That's it. That's all of it.
Okay, so in these games.
I think there's a camera in there.
A camera? For the sport?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a 6 or at least.
Is this all the games we have?
Yeah, that's all the Wii U stuff.
Okay.
It's actually
Would I do 50?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Mhm. Let me just make sure all these games, I didn't check them.
It looked like they were all there. That one, I'll check that one, they're all in there.
Okay. No, I don't think there's a game in it. It shouldn't be.
Didn't look like it.
Okay.
Sometimes
I just-
there's some built into the system.
Oh, did we have games loaded onto this already, or no? Oh, okay.
I can do that. You have change?
I think so.
Okay. As y'all heard there, I got the Wii U and the games for 50 bucks. Not bad. That Star Fox was actually sealed in there, which is really nice. It hasn't sold yet. I do have it listed on Amazon. I think it's listed for like 20 to 25 bucks. There's two different Star Fox games. I probably should have listed them together. One of them wasn't really worth it. I do look at comic books is one thing I really don't know much about. So comic books, I just leave them there if I see them. And the Wii U's probably worth around 150. The two Wii U Pro controllers probably around 60. So I would say at that for that one Wii U system, I'm probably gonna make $250 to $300 on it. And what's funny is at one of the next garage sales I go to, I don't think I'm including it in this video, but that guy right there, the guy in the blue shirt, I think it was him. Somebody said something to me about, hey man, you got a really good deal on that Wii U, and I was like, yeah, it's early in the day, it's very competitive for video games, so I beat that person. If it was that guy, I think it was that guy. I beat him to the video games for that one sale at least. He said, I think whenever I talk to him at one of those sales, you'll see it in the next part 2. I don't think you're gonna see the interaction, but you'll see me going to that sale. But yeah, essentially, really good deal for video games. That was a very good start to the day. Those two sales. Let's go on to the next one and see what we can find. This is the next garage sale I'm going to. They were all scattered. There was tons of signs everywhere, so you never know which one you're going to. I think usually my plan for townwide garage sales is map 1 or 2 and then just stop along the way. You'll saw a lava lamp there. Just now seeing that as I'm looking at the footage here. Probably should have picked that up actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know what their prices were. This was like a separate vendors market, I think, where it was different people set up at different spots. Some of that industrial stuff there may have been worth it. I don't remember what the prices were on some of those things, but I didn't even look them up. Sometimes, you just get in the mindset of smaller items. And that's where I was at on this one. I do look around at all the Christmas stuff. Sorry for the spinning. But I am using the GoPro, so that makes it easier to actually look at stuff. Varies when I use the GoPro, but there did have some decent Christmas stuff. None of it caught my eye and was cheap enough for me to pick up. Only thing I pick up at this garage sale is some board games you're going to see me look at right here. Board games, I usually try and pick them up if they're new in the packaging. I'm definitely going to pick them up and look them up. I think I pick up 2 here. Balderdash actually already sold for $70 via FBA on Amazon. So luckily this one is new and sealed. So for that, first thing I do is pull up Amazon and scan it. You're not going to be able to see it too well, I don't think, on here, but it went for $70 over, actually it sold like 2 or 3 days ago as I'm filming this. I'm filming this the day of the video is coming out, I think. I plan on releasing this on Thursday, so if you see this on Thursday, I did get it out in time, obviously. I also pick up Rack O, I think is the other one I pick up. It was new and sealed as well, so like I said, anytime I see sealed video games, I will definitely pick up sealed video games. Anytime I see sealed board games, I'm going to pick them up. So Rack O is only worth like 15 to 20 bucks, and it wasn't on Amazon. Either it wasn't on Amazon or I was restricted on Amazon. I can't remember which one, but I did have to list that on eBay. But I think I paid $1 or $2 each for these board games, so yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal to me to spend that much and still make some decent profit. And that one's not going to be too hard to ship because it's pretty small overall. Pretty easy to fit it in a box. So remember I said earlier the Wii U guy, I ran into him in another sale? Well, this was the sale. I'm going to show that interaction in a second where he said, hey, you beat me to that Wii U. But I continued to look at the Christmas stuff. She had a decent amount of Christmas stuff at this sale. I think it was her section of this sale that it was at. But yeah, I do look some of these items up using Google Lens, which is usually the best way to look up stuff. But I don't see anything that appeals to me other than 2 board games. Like I said, Balderdash already sold for $70 with free shipping on Amazon FBA. And the Racco should sell for around 20 bucks. Here's the interaction between me and that other guy.
You beat me on that Wii U. I was like,
barely.
The only game stuff I've seen today.
Where'd you start, at the top or the bottom of Abita?
I came in from 65. I mean,
Okay.
From the exit.
I came in from I-10.
Okay.
Or I-12, I guess.
Are you from New Orleans?
I'm from Baton Rouge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I live in Mandeville.
There's some decent sales there. I was like, do I really drive all the way to Abita?
Well, I was here last year, and it's a lot of people. It's just so spread out.
Yeah.
board games.
Yeah, I'll take these two.
Okay. That's $4. Carol. Come on. All right. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here is the final garage sale for part 1 of Abita Springs yard sales. This one I'm walking up to, it has a decent amount, a long driveway, always a good sign. I see these LSU posters right here that I debated picking up, but I passed on all the LSU stuff. I've got enough LSU stuff to last me a while, and that would not be fun to ship. I do see stuffed animals. Anytime I see stuffed animals, I'm going to dig in and see what I can find. I'd pick up this Minion, like barbarian kind of plush. I don't think it's worth too much, maybe $15 to $20. I don't actually ask until I get up to the register, but they were $1 each for the stuffed animals. You'll see that at the end of this video. But I do pick up one more Beanie Boo. I think it was the zebra. You can see it right there. I think the white and black green zebra. It's Beanie Boo. Beanie Boos, I will usually pick them up if they're less than $1. I would prefer to pick them up for 25 to 50 cents, but at this sale they were $1 each. I think that one actually might be worth 15 to 20 because it's an older one, but you never know for sure with them. I decided to look at I think those are, is that Bratz maybe? I don't know. Video games. I wish those were video games. DVDs usually, the reason I'm looking through those is to see if there's a video game hidden underneath them, and they've categorized them as DVDs instead of video games. I've gotten some games before that were PS1 games that looked like they were CDs, but they were really PS1 games. So you can always, find some stuff. If, there's another, like this one was later, a little bit later in the day, as you've seen. These are going in order pretty much. So these were going in order. So this is the 4th sale of the day. That, I saw it, and I was like, that looks interesting. I do decide to scan it and look it up. Unfortunately, like I said before, I will always scan barcodes. Unfortunately, this barcode didn't bring up anything. As you can see, 0, nothing. So I had to manually enter this. I think it was Kicker, whatever that brand was. It's some kind of speaker for your car, I think. I think this one came with 2 speakers. You're going to see the comps right here if you look whenever I actually type it in and sort by solds. You can see some of these, they looked pretty good to me at first, but I don't think mine was the quantity they had. Like mine is quantity of 2. You can see like $50 for a quantity of 2 right there. Quantity of 4 was like $100, but I'm pretty sure that's 2 speakers in that box. These are still listed as I'm saying this, but I had them listed. I can have them listed for like $50. I've gotten offers of like 35 or 40. Probably should have taken those offers, but this will definitely sell for around $40 if I had to guess, based on the comps I saw and everything. So that was the 3 items I picked up: the Beanie Boo, the Minion Barbarian, and the Kicker. You're gonna hear me negotiate for the speakers in a second. Here is that negotiation. How much are the stuffed animals?
The big ones, those are all $1. They're like,
Okay.
I don't think they have any super large ones.
What about this?
Make me an offer. Make me an offer.
5?
Sure.
Thank you. Thanks for coming along for part 1 of Abita Springs yard sale. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you come back for the next one. Thanks for watching.